Jesus. I need a new wife.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Hello everyone, welcome to Meeple Mayhem. This is our channel all about board games,
And more board games.
Today's video we are going to start a new series called He's Wrong, She's Wrong Board Game Reviews.
This is going to be, we're going to do reviews on games we have different opinions about. There won't always be like games we hate and love. Some of them are like you think are good, I think they're alright, and the other way around. And today's video, and our first in the series, will be Inish by Christian Martinez. The Inish is a area control war game, and you're laying these really cool sort of puzzle shaped tiles out, and it's all based in Celtic lore, and you can see from the artwork it is really, really stunning. And basically you're laying these down, and there's 3 ways to win, and basically you're laying cards to do actions, and you can to put more players in certain areas, move people around, and just stuff like that. Battling it out, and one of you's trying to become the new Bren, which is like the new king of the clans. And well, we've only played this at 2-player, obviously. Yeah. But I love this game. I think it's really good. The components are stunning. The puzzle pieces are really, really cool, and they all have this really cool art. And the whole lore and thematics feel really, really cool. The components are really nice. And it's really fun. There's only a set, I think there's 16 cards in the deck. So the actions are always being recycled, but I like that because it makes it more fun, because you're thinking, oh, she must have that card. I need that card. Yeah. And there are certain cards that you steal other ones as well. And my favourite mechanic is the bit you hate.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this game. I wouldn't say I dislike it, but it's definitely not one of my favourites, and probably not one that I would pick to play if he said, what game do you want to play today? The components are beautiful, and I really like the puzzle board. Like, the pieces are really cool how they all fit together, but I don't get while playing it, I don't get the like, oh, fun, exciting of what's going to happen next. I feel like the cards are there's too little of them. I like that aspect that you said where you're thinking, oh, he must have the card I need, but there still isn't enough to do the moves that I want to do. So
that's what makes it so tight.
So in one of the games we played, we've only played this a couple of times, so my opinion may change, but in one of the games we played, Jason had taken over the whole board because I didn't have any cards in the 3 rounds it took.
You would have.
No, I didn't.
Just rubbish at it.
We did 3 rounds, and I did not get one card that let me move my players. Because there is only one card that lets you move your players. No. So in the games we've played, there's only one card. Of the green card deck, there is.
No, there's a war card that lets you move players as well.
Is that in the green deck?
Yeah, there's a battle card, one of them called Conquest, which lets you move up to 3 people.
Well, I didn't get them cards. So it was over very quickly. And then in the first game, I won that game. And although I won, I think the end game is quite ridiculous.
Basically, before you win, you have to declare you're gonna win before the next round.
Which is fine. I'm happy with that.
You have to collect a pretender to the throne token. Yeah. And then when at the start of each round of the game, you check to see if someone's won, which she doesn't like.
No,
she doesn't understand that.
I had won the game.
No, you'd got to a winning position.
I had won the game.
You hadn't won the game.
And then you was like, no, you haven't won the game. Because it wasn't over.
Yeah, because it gives me a chance to try and rectify your winning position.
Which we have other games that are similar to that, where you can get to the end, where it ends the game phase, and then other cards can make you go above, which is fine with that.
So what's wrong with this one?
It's just different.
Oh, really?
It's just different. I had won. I'd done what it told you. I'd done one of the 3 things it had told you to say you had won, but I hadn't. Well,
That's the rules.
I did win, but I hadn't won.
That's the rules.
But I don't like them rules.
You have to put yourself into a position.
But that is
so I made sure, when I won last game, I made sure I had extra players. So even if you killed off someone, I was still in a winning position.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't played it enough, but I just don't get the fun, like, exciting feeling that I get with other games that we play. So
it's very puzzly, and it is like you do have to think ahead and always be watching what everyone else is doing and take into consideration all of their moves, and you just can't do it. You're not good enough.
I did beat you the first time I played it.
Yeah, but it was fluke.
And the second time we played it was only because of the cards.
No.
I didn't get the cards because there wasn't enough.
No, there are enough cards.
It's just not one of my favourite. I love area control games. We have Tyrants of the Underdark, which is one of my favourite games. It's in my top 10. But this one just isn't as good, in my opinion. I wasn't a big fan.
I don't know what else to say, really. Yeah. I think it is. I think you just haven't got into... I think if you play this more, you'll like it more.
You're hoping I'll like it more.
I'm hoping you'll like it more, but I also think you'll like it more, because I think once you do learn the cards, because you're saying there isn't enough, but there's 3 or 4 cards that let you move.
But I know most of the cards that are in the game.
So you clearly don't, because you didn't know there was a move ones.
I do, because I know we played the game and I had all the cards there, and not one of them was
because even
a
if
move
you've got...
card. They were...
The bed, he lets you pick up one of the things from the discard pile. So if I've used that card prior, you can move it.
I didn't have that. Maybe that's what... But you had taken over the whole board, probably because you had all of the move cards in your hand.
And then also, you've got all of your epic deck, which give you stuff. And even your places. That you get every area on the map, when you reveal it, you pull out like a bonus card for that area. And after every round, whoever's the clan leader in that area gets this bonus card. And a lot of them are movements.
Yeah, you had most of them.
I did have most of them.
But we haven't used all of the epic card. That is quite
No, there's a lot
deck.
of epic cards.
So
yeah.
there's a lot of them.
There's also an
that
expansion for it.
Yeah, we don't need to spend more money on this game just yet.
Yeah, that's it really. It's a really good game. If you like area control and sort of a war game, especially at a lower player count, because it works really well at 2. I think it does play very well at 2. I can't even imagine playing it at higher counts.
Mm. There's not enough cards to play it at high count.
There is.
There's not enough cards to play it at 2, so how is there going to be enough to play it at 3 or 4?
No. No.
You said there's 16 cards
I think
in the
there's
deck.
16 cards, yeah.
So how is that going to work? How many does this play? 4 players, yeah.
4 players. I think 4 might be a bit of a push.
I don't think it would work, but...
I think if you play it more, you'll like it. I think you will.
We'll see.
If we were to give this a score, what would you give it? What should we do, 10 out of 10?
Score out of 10?
Should we do a few? Let's do artwork, or like components. Components out of 10.
Yeah, the components are good. I like the components. I'd give them maybe like an 8.
An 8?
An 8 out of 10, yeah. They're not
components?
they're not amazing components like other games that we have. But they're good.
Oh.
They're good. I like the...
What game's got better art? What game's got better board?
We're talking about components.
Okay, board then. What game's got better board?
No, the board is cool. That's what I was about to say. I like how the board puzzles fit together because they're not. It's not like a puzzle piece. It's like a map
jagged
type.
mountain.
Shape. So,
and the art on it is stunning.
Yeah, the artwork is good. I think
The 8.
8 is a high number when I'm comparing it to other games.
Like what?
What, like component wise? Mechs vs Minions.
Okay, that's another story. Let's ignore that one.
Like what? See?
Yeah, but that's like an
like
ultra
what? And I
special.
give you a game and you're like, oh,
that's an ultra
that one
special
can't be
edition.
included. That would be a 10 out of 10 though. So if you compare this to that, this will be an 8 out of 10.
Fair enough. Components, gameplay, actual gameplay.
Like a 6.
Okay, it's better than I thought. To
Like
be
a
fair.
6 out of 10. I don't dislike the game. It's just it would be nowhere near my top 10. It wouldn't. Be
I think you need to
something that I
learn it more and understand that you're trying to set yourself up in more than just one. Because we are used to a lot of games have one victory condition, and that's what you're aiming for. I'm aiming for 10 victory points.
Regardless of if most games don't have that, the games that when I play a game, most of my strategy is I go for one.
Yeah.
You know,
This game you can't do that.
With Seven Wonders Duel, I like to go on the attack military, and I'm very much I have my find my strategy, and I like to go with a one route.
Simple.
And that doesn't work for me in this game, which might be why I don't like it.
Yeah. In this game, you very much need to either be going for two or all three of the things, and even if you are going for one, you need to go sort of heavy and keep an eye on everybody else what they're doing.
Yeah. See,
I think the last
like
game.
To put all of my focus in a one. I choose like this is how I'm going to try and win this game. I put all my focus into that one route, and it usually does pay off for me because
maybe war games in general.
I do win most of the games. I'm good at Tyrants of the Underdark.
That's not really a war game; it's area control, but this has got the war game element, like the battle and move around.
Battle, when we play games, that's usually the route I go down. I like to battle and attack.
Destroy.
When we play Dune, I put a lot into the attack zone, combat zone.
Yeah, but last time, like you didn't even know I was on 6 when I pulled the token out. You hadn't paid enough attention. You hadn't tried to stop me in any way. You were just looking to move.
I couldn't move.
Yeah, but you're looking to move.
I was trying to stop you, but me moving would have been of me trying to stop you because I could have moved.
Because I was in 2 of your lands, you could have attacked me.
Yeah, I could have, but I thought I was overpowering that because I had like 6 in one area and you had 1.
Sneaky.
I didn't have enough. I couldn't move. So I couldn't move to go and attack you and get you out of that land because I had no cards to move.
You're wrong, but yeah.
I'm not wrong. I know what cards I had in my hand.
Yeah.
I was looking for move cards.
Well, that is our first. He said, she's. Well, no. She's wrong. He's wrong. She's wrong.
He's wrong. She's wrong. Reviews.
Yep.
So that is what they will basically be
Just
on.
us arguing over games, really.
Us debating.
Yeah.
What we like and dislike about games.
Now we'll just go and sit in separate rooms and not talk to each other the rest of the night.
But yeah, it'd be good to know what your thoughts if you've played Inish before.
Tell her she's wrong.
If you think
In
that
the comments.
I'm wrong, or if you think that Jason is wrong, what you disliked and liked about the game.
Feel free to abuse her. Do you want to go in the comments? She's wrong. And yeah, it's an excellent game. I definitely recommend it. If you like area control and like multiple routes of victory, and it's almost like it's got a bit of a puzzly, chessy, sort of you trying to position stuff feel, then it's up your street.
And if you like area control games, I definitely would say that Tyrants of the Underdark is a better choice.
Yeah, but that's our first one. We will be doing more of these, hopefully trying to get one a week out. But we're not sure yet. We'll try.
We'll try.
We're very busy. But yeah, that's everything. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe down below. And
so you can see more from us when the next one will be up and ready to watch.
Definitely.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.